if that's your deal, if that's what you're working around for your diet. So this will put me at 40, 48.87. My math may end up being wrong since I'm going to have to go back and like add up all the individual meals I've already tracked, but just about 4,900 calories so far and only 200 grams of protein. So I think there's still going to be one more meal before bed. Obviously, maybe not so much of a meal, maybe just a couple of treats or something from the fridge. There's I got a bag of Doritos I'm kind of been itching to eat at. Maybe I'll grab that later. But I'm gonna sit here rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I'm not gonna go all the way back to season 1 yet, but probably after one episode, all this is gonna disappear. I'm gonna have a reasonably full belly. Honestly, I'm not really there yet. Like after this whole day of eating, I still feel pretty slim, at least stomach wise. I do get to a point in my bulks where I can tell I've got a ton of food on my stomach, and it's almost just a little bit extra distended. Maybe maybe first no. What am I saying? Not first trimester level, but if you get a ton of food in your stomach, it's gonna sit there for a minute before it actually gets distributed throughout your whole build. But carbs, proteins, fats, electrolytes from all the salt and the ramen. The only thing that gets me there, this will be my last little point with this meal. When it comes to salt, it gets a lot of hate. Gets a lot of hate by the layman's. You don't want to have too much salt in your food. It's gonna make you hold water. And to an extent, they're kind of right because you got to remember. Well, let me just kind of get into it. So let's say you take a dude, and he's been eating 2 grams of salt per day, or a gram of salt per day. If that next day he slams 5 grams out of nowhere, or 10 grams out of nowhere, who knows what he's been eating, he might feel like he's holding a little bit of water. Because it's kind of, if you have a ton of salt all at once, or if you totally cut your salt all at once, it's going to result in a pretty gnarly change in your hydration level. I'm not like I'm not super informed on like peaking for like a bodybuilding show or water weight cuts if you're like a UFC guy. But that's the kind of stuff that they're messing with.